Okay, I'm gonna do it.
All right. Welcome back. BitmonkeyTV, episode number 31.
31. Let's go.
My name is Marcelo.
And I'm Scott.
And this is Non-Fungible Token Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sorry for the delay. You know, one of those Fridays.
It's a Friday indeed. Oh, man.
And 3 viewers already. Shout out.
Let's go.
Like, yeah, we usually let that lobby sit for a little bit for people to get the notifications. So thanks for tuning in. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you mentioned you have a few projects you want to bring up. I'm gonna let you get straight into it because
you know what, I'm literally gonna just lay it all out there. I recently, so this is now a lesson that I've learned. Actually, I learned a couple lessons today, but one of the lessons I learned today, I lost a pretty big gas war. It was my first time, I guess, you know, losing out, like, sort of big in gas.
Sir. Thanks for tuning in, man. What's up, Jeremy?
And this is a lesson I think we all might have to learn at some point when it comes to some of these projects.
So that's why we were in the lobby right there. He's like, hold on, what should I do here?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out.
We were talking. I was like, holy shit, we got 3 viewers. We got to start this.
Yeah.
But I'll let him take over. So he's on StarSailorSiblings.com. SSSS. Did I say that right?
I was just trying to grab some.
No, I said one too many S's. Right
so the project launched at 4. This is one of the issues with all that, you know, the hype launches recently. You know, as fun as these projects are to be in, I think it's almost better to just buy a secondary if you're going to try to get into the more hyped ones. Because you can end up, you know, losing a lot in gas, which I just did. And it's just, you know, it's a valuable lesson I guess I learned.
So let's go to their website.
Are you opening it up?
Yeah, I'm opening up. They're seeing full screen. So we're getting straight into it. This is Non-Fungible Token Fridays. We talk about everything NFTs and squirrel quite a bit. So, right. Scott, what interested you in this project? Did you just want to ape in and get 5, or? Well,
for me, I just like the art. Like, first and foremost, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. Robots and a bunch of like cool traits and stuff. The clean colors and lines kind of, you know, struck me at first. I had heard about it, you know, from one of these other Discords, you know, Foxy. He told me about this project, and I was like, okay, sounds cool, looks cool. And I almost, like, I didn't FOMO buy into it because I'd known about this project, but I wasn't exactly ready at the gun. Like, I knew there was hype behind it, but I underestimated the hype behind it. And I put in a transaction, you know, like 250 gas. I was like, that, you know, seems like a decent amount. I think at the current rate, like that's a pretty good amount. And it
looks
just
like it's down to
there.
250 now.
Fail. There we go. Boom. Sales not active. Yeah.
There you go. So he did try to cancel it, and it looks like he successfully canceled.
Look at that.
Yeah, so he was worried. The reason, I'm gonna cut it back.
Myself.
He almost learned a valuable lesson in gas wars, right?
Oh, I did learn a valuable lesson. Let's go.
There you go.
Okay, I didn't have to learn that lesson, but I could have.
But you
learned.
did.
I did.
But you did, because he was sweating.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You guys, like,
he was sweating. He was like
on air.
Am I about to lose this much in gas?
Yeah,
like, what? This is like just as much as I was about to mint.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was about as much as I was gonna throw into minting in gas.
So anytime you guys see that you just know it's not about to succeed, you can go in through your plugin, depending on if you're using MetaMask or Brave, and click on that transaction and go to that cancel button. You can speed up, you know, you can essentially replace it with another transaction with the same nonce number. And just so long as you set that gas high enough, now luckily cancellation fees are cheap, but I would recommend editing the cancellation's gas so that you know it's going to succeed before that other transaction, so that you avoid having to pay that gas.
Yeah.
Right? But it doesn't always work. I've been caught on the wrong end of that too many times. But it's also saved me a handful of times.
I almost got caught.
Wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that was helpful.
Yeah,
but,
we can learn from my mistakes here.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't. So if there's a hype project, like, you know, I keep telling myself, like.
And he did his 24-hour research.
Yeah,
I heard about this from him. You were like, what, 36 hours ago?
Yeah, at least. We give it a day here.
So since we're in here already, let's start talking moon dogs.
Oh yeah.
So Moondogs is
So
interesting.
from last episode, if you guys were here hanging out with us, just a brief intro of Moondogs. I taught my best friend about NFTs and introduced him to NFTs. He bought his first ones with Moondogs. Very cheap, low price point entry, 0.025, Ethereum. It was just gonna be fun. Like I was, expecting at the very most, minimal gains. Like I didn't, expect it to, really do what it's done. But Marcelo, grabbed a couple of dogs, and we've been tracking it overnight. And from that 0.025, it spiked up
Did
to
I just do something there?
you must have pressed a button. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
this guy.
man. So when I walked away, I guess I pressed something. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
And he was talking to nothing because I came back and it was a blank screen.
I think they still heard me though.
Oh, yeah. Could you guys at least have heard him? That's
hey,
my bad.
Bobbin's here. Yo.
Hey.
Yeah, Bobbin is actually one of the people. So I tweeted about it because I was really psyched about my best friend joining NFTs, and I was like, trying to, I guess teach people, that how to onboard someone into a project, not deal with gas wars, because Moondogs was a nice minting process. It sold out over a couple hours, low transaction, low gas,
0.025 entry.
And so I was like, cool.
What?
It's Wiener Dogs, NFTs. My best friend likes it. Let's go. Let's see what happens. And this morning, it spiked to a 0.5 floor in 2 days.
Yeah. I woke up, I think it was like from 0.1 something.
What?
To
Overnight, yeah.
Overnight to a 0.4. I'm like, what?
Yeah. It was
Cool,
crazy.
Cool. Thank you.
Like, I'm going to have to
NFT
definitely
hype now.
reel in my best friend's expectations after this project. Like, this is his first one coming in, turning that kind of profit.
A 0.1 to what? 2? That's what it's going to end up for the Moondogs, for Devin. He started with a 0.1.
Oh, yeah. Started
Yeah.
with 0.1, and he may, like, at current valuation, he might end up with a few Ethereum.
Right? It's a little ridiculous. It's so awesome,
insane.
though. It's so awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna.
He's
have
got
to,
a good teacher.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
I got lucky. I get lucky sometimes. Like this project,
This
like I said,
this guy not trying to toot his own horn here. He's been on fire.
I didn't expect much
This
of it.
is
It
not financial advice.
Yeah, this is not financial
Let's
advice.
be very clear.
Don't follow me in every project, but the only one I've been wrong with so far is degens, and they're coming out with regens. We'll see what
And
happens.
guess what he did? I gotta call you out.
What?
He's the definition of a degenerate.
Oh, I am. I'm going full
He
degen. I know what
bought
you're
it
gonna
even
say.
more.
Yeah.
I had to give that pun.
I doubled down on my loss. Bought more degens.
I had to drop that.
because I still think it's a win.
Hey, I made a mistake on those whelps. Like, I've made tons of mistakes. I'm just hoping they just,
It happens.
Yeah, fucking whelps. I should have sold them as eggs. I should have just flipped them while they were hot. Lesson
man.
learned.
Speaking of hot, one
we're
thing
gonna
that's
cut over
going
to-
crazy. Yeah, let's. Oh, do you want
Oh,
to
we
talk about
cutting over
Moondogs?
to what? No. What? I think I know what you're about to do. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cut it over.
Pudgy penguins. If you're not aware of pudgy penguins, you're living under a rock because these penguins are taking the world by storm. It's so nuts. I actually minted 3 of them. I bought one on secondary, and I sold way too early. I took good profit, so I'm not mad about that. But these things just kind of shot up out of nowhere. They're kind of like the counterculture to apes right now, and then you have party penguins that are the counterculture to pudgy penguins. But New York Times recently wrote an article on them. Kevin Roos, I believe, is the reporter. He jumped into the Discord. I happened to be in the Discord at the time that he jumped in there. It just starts going nuts. The whole chat's going crazy. Like, you can't even keep track of like what people are saying. And everyone was like, super hyped, like welcoming him, everything. And it was pure madness. So they wrote an article. I would love to talk about the article, but I went to go read it, and you have to have a New York Times subscription. It's one of those ones.
There might be a little trick around that. Where's the link?
Yeah, maybe. So I wanted to read it, but I would imagine it. It sort of sums up the their skyrocketing price from a 0.03 mint to, I think the floor is just about 3 Ethereum right now, and how they've sort of grown their community. The owner, Cole Ethereum, he's been, man, I can't imagine that guy's stressed. He's been a lot of weird allegations, and people, he's dealt with a lot through the success of the penguins. But it's like he took the model. I know he was an early adopter of Cool Cats. I've seen him in there, and him and Klon will talk on social media and stuff. He took a lot of his inspiration in Cool Cats, where he just wanted to create cute looking penguins at the end of the day. Like, that was the goal. And it seems like people are just running with that idea a lot of big names.
Yeah, what's the new one? Is it partypenguins.com?
Party Penguins they're not newer actually. What's funny is, so Party Penguins heard about Pudgy Penguins, rushed their penguins to market and launched a day before Pudgy Penguins. So they tried to beat them to market to sell, like they were going to be the first penguins.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, and Pudgies ended up, the clear winner so far. But Party Penguins are like the counterculture to Pudgies. Like,
I guess they're going off too. Look, a 0.42 floor. What?
Yeah,
is
the penguins
sorcery?
Are flying. Like it's mind blowing.
Penguins are awesome.
Yeah,
I love penguins.
I mean,
not as much as monkeys and dogs though.
Dude, these avatar projects are just like, oh man, it's while it's fun, it also makes me question the space a bit. Like, so where's the end? Where's the limit to these avatar projects? Yes, they are fun. Collectibles are fun. Mm-hmm. It's fun to turn a profit on them, and just to be a part of the communities. But at the end of the day, like, how many of these projects can we have?
And how many are actually going to withstand that test of time?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of them you can't predict. That's why I wanted to go full screen here. It's like, have fun, enjoy the ride, but draw your line in the sand, Yeah. Figure out what your number is, and don't look back. Don't look back at all these sales like, oh, but it could be 100 ETH. Be happy that you turned that 0.08 into 1.8. You know
or
what
even
I mean?
If you lost money, like you learn.
But yeah, so lesson
right?
learned. But like, just be cautious. And I don't say this to deter anybody by any means. Have fun.
Spend within your means.
But it's just like we're getting to a point where there's got to be more product than there is demand, right? Like, how many of these projects can continue to rise in short periods of time unless mass adoption continues and continues? And maybe we're just like talking about this for absolutely no reason.
Clearly, we haven't seen the top yet.
Maybe we're going on a gnarly bull run right now.
I don't know. Like, it seems like that.
It's just everybody figure out, your definition of success, I guess, within this space.
Yeah.
And try not to compare yourselves. I just want to give those 2 cents because there's a lot going on right now, and I love it. I love to see all the success, all the people flipping up to VFriends and CryptoPunks.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Congrats. Like,
getting those.
That's fucking dope. What's the cat's floor at? Should we get?
Oh, no.
We actually have some news for you today.
Wait. One thing I wanted to talk about.
This guy.
Wait,
he stops talking. I try to take over.
Well, I didn't mean to click on that, and I saw you were about to squirrel into my favorite project in the world. But before we just jump into that, I just wanted to say that it's crazy, talking about the NFT market, how Ethereum is raging and NFTs are raging. Usually there is a different kind of correlation where if Ethereum's raging, usually NFTs are a little bit more silent. Because they kind of piggyback on. They used to anyways piggyback on the price of Ethereum. When it's low, more people allowed to buy in. You have more Ethereum to put in NFTs. When it's high, not so much. And now they're both going.
I think
that's not a bull market.
No, continue.
Signal, I don't know.
Well, I think that's a signal of what's going to happen moving forward. It's, yes, depending on where you live, depending on where you're from. On my full screen I am. I wanted to make sure I always squirrel into these things, and like, yes, it's going to be described as US dollar or euro or reais or rupee or Napoleon, like whatever your dollar is fiat. Or equivalent fiat is. I think that things are going to be always priced in that 3- rather than your local currency down the road, right? Once we get to the point where it's on your smartwatch and you can scan a QR code to accept to transfer that NFT or to whatever interaction you're doing on the chain moving forward, it's only going to become more and more accessible. And that's at least my opinion based off of just human civilization, how we continue to advance. There's people working on a groundbreaking technology within this space right now that we have no idea about. So keep all that in mind, Squirrel.
Want to talk about the cats?
Let's do it. Let's talk about the cats. So we got some news about the cats.
Yeah. Super
Did they put
crazy.
it on their website yet? Time.com?
Maybe. No, I don't think it's on there. I think that's definitely like a Twitter exclusive.
Is it?
It's... Oh, no. It's in it. They actually have a Discord announcement. So if you guys aren't familiar, the president of Time, I'm blanking on
Here it is. Look at that. I like this derivative here.
Oh yeah. Wait, did you pull it up?
Mm-hmm. It's full screen.
There you go. So the President of Time has been a longtime Cool Cats fan, and he's been in the Discord. He's been super active. He's been all about the cats from day one. It's really crazy to see. But they just announced today that they're gonna have a Cool Cats in Time collaboration.
Wait, so tell them about the interaction though. Remember the interaction that you had with said person at Time?
Right.
It's kind of gnarly how I just put that together. I didn't even think about this.
Oh,
until
about
now.
that?
Yeah. So Keith, he wins a Cool Cat from Klon, right? Transferred from Klon's wallet to his, and he was sitting on it for a while, and he's like, "It's time to flip it." Guess who he ends up flipping it to? I'll let him take over.
The President of Time.
And he actually reached out to him in DMs or something on Twitter or something, followed each other.
His name's Keith Grossman. I just checked just to make sure I didn't butcher that.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so he's been in the Discord a lot, and so I noticed he's he's really into the cats and stuff. And I had this one that's it's owned by Klon.
And it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Cool.
It's a sick cat. But I reached out to him and I said, hey, this one, it's got a cool backstory. I think you'd really like it. So I showed it to him. Didn't think much of it. He came back later and said I had to snag it. So he bought it from me. I sold a Cool Cats to him, the President of Time. And now they're going to have this collaboration, which is so sick, man. I can't wait to see.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
They're doing it right, man. They also have
amazing.
this project coming out called Paper Cats. And so Paper Cats, I believe, so it's an NFT that I think it has no value initially. And it's to get people into NFTs. So they don't have to, buy in with hundreds of dollars. It's to introduce people into the NFT world. So it's Paper Cats. It's like a simple cat outline drawing, and they're going to have different colored backgrounds and stuff. So it's a really kind of simplified Cool Cats for people to understand NFTs and trade them and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder, is it on, I'm guessing on the Polygon chain?
Probably something like that.
Because,
they've done that
to be
before.
able to do that, giveaways at scale,
Yeah, they've done that with collabs in the past.
Cost efficient that way,
Yeah. So that's pretty insane.
That is. That's so cool.
Not just
so
getting
cool.
some press.
Some could say Scotty B inspired.
I'm not taking any credit for that. That's all Cool Cats team.
Right? That's fucking. That's mind
crazy though.
It's boop.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So what's next?
Let's see.
What's next in the Twitterverse?
What else we got to talk about?
Is there any projects I'd like to talk about? I'd actually like to take a moment because I am working, tirelessly on creative nonstop. But there's some clips we got to do, so I might as well lace it into this episode while we're doing
what?
it. Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
So just wait and see.
He's got something
Scott,
planned.
entertain him for a second. I got to pull something up.
By the way, some announcement that's really cool. If you haven't noticed, our Discord and our Twitter have a new logo. I shared
Yes.
the PNG file actually in, I believe it was questions and answers. If you guys want to check it out, it was really fun to make for us, and I really like the direction of the logo, rather than having our actual NFT, stand as our logo. I really like these, and I was thinking, surprise Marcelo, just to see if it would be cool if people, if you want to rock that as like a profile picture, would you be interested in?
Wasn't that much of a surprise? Yeah,
no, I know, but we never talked about doing this on air.
Oh, okay,
because we generally talked about maybe making those like an NFT. If people wanted to grab some of those, we could turn those into profile pictures and change the colors, do whatever, maybe some custom stuff. Yeah. But if you guys are interested in that, just let us know in the Discord.
Yeah, we'll bring it to a vote, because if there's enough interest, we'll come up with a good idea.
Yeah.
For a very, very, very low entry point.
Oh yeah. Of course you noticed it, Gary.
You noticed it immediately. That's so awesome. All right, so
there you go.
I need to take a moment to talk about MonkeyBytes. All right.
What?
So,
what's MonkeyBytes?
What's MonkeyBytes? You've never heard? Well, MonkeyBytes is a very, very unique NFT project. It's focused on rewarding its token owners and giving back to the world. So I'm just going to, I'm going to go straight into it. So there's 3 funds set aside that focus on rewarding token owners. Funds number 4, funds number 5, and funds number 6. Funds number 4 is the Founders CryptoPunks giveaway, where at the end of the MonkeyBytes sale, the last number 7777. Let me redo this. I'm gonna redo this clip. Let's bring it back. I know we're live, but like I've never tried to clip with the mindset
to do this
of
live.
Like so. And here's
And
why.
scene.
I love this. I love that it's on here because guess who inspired me to do this?
This is incredible.
Jeremy does something brilliant with his time. Jeremy's watching us right now.
Yeah.
The V Friends on Twitch, and
Did you
he
inspire him,
uses
Jeremy?
Twitch, right?
Yeah.
And he'll work in other things that he has to do, like recording his podcast. He'll do it while he's live. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant way to execute on content efficiently. And
There
I
you
wanted
go.
to try it off the top of my head. I didn't have this planned at all. I just saw you in the chat. And I was like, fuck it, let's try it.
Right.
And I failed.
All right, let's go again.
But
Here
it
we
wouldn't be BitmonkeyTV without some type of trial
No,
and error
of
here,
course
you know,
not.
would it?
Just start, right? Yeah, Greek NYC says Jeremy
So-
number one. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the two primary giveaways.
Here we go.
I love it. So, MonkeyBytes Fund number 4, the Founders CryptoPunks giveaway. We will be hosting a digital event for the mint and sale of MonkeyByte number 7777. All right, this is going to be strategically timed towards the end of the sellout. It's going to be the last one available. Once that one is claimed and sold, within 24 hours, we're going to schedule a digital event where we're going to select 7 founders every single day and gift them a floor-priced CryptoPunks.
It's going to be
Until
wild.
that fund is 0. So every single day. In addition to, we have another Founders Fund. It's fund number 5, the Founders V Friends giveaway. We're doing the same exact thing. We're going to purchase 7 floor-priced V Friends every single day and randomly select 7 token owners, aka founders, every day until that fund is 0. Each fund respectively holds about 768 Ethereum.
That's pretty
per
wild,
fund.
man.
It's just amazing. There's so
That's
much
gonna
more
be a
involved
fun
in
day.
this project. So if you guys are interested, please follow the link through our bio, visit our website, and look into that fund number 6. And more importantly, let's bring it right back to funds number 1, 2, and 3. They're honestly my favorite, right?
Yep.
These funds number 4, 5, and 6 were created to bring immediate and long-term value to the holders, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the first 3 funds were created around passion, around compassion, around what we love to do and
it's
what
about
we
giving
want to
back.
do for the rest of our lives, right? Giving back
To
at
the
scale.
community and the world.
Yeah, and it's just such a beautiful project. So would love your comments and suggestions and feedback, and share this if you think somebody could benefit.
Hell yeah,
Really
spread the word,
appreciate it.
guys.
So, yeah. Take 2, done. Jeremy, you have inspired me so much. I'm like, and this is live on YouTube and Twitch.
I'm here. I'm like, man, I need to react while he's talking this whole time.
Like, you catch
this
me
is
a
gonna be
month
clipped.
ago, I would not have had the confidence to do that. So let's first shout out Jeremy Charles Hohn. He's the runner at the account at Wanna Be a V Friend. He's an amazing person. He's one of the most valuable news sources, the top news source of V Friends for the Gary Vaynerchuk NFT project. So if you're not already following him, please go do so. You won't regret it. And if you want to spill that news, I know a lot's been happening for you, so congratulations. I cannot wait to hear more. And then Zane, if you're watching, I know I've sent you a DM. I've sent you, I posted your thing on my story, but thank you so much. If and when you read that MonkeyBytes white paper, in the credits, I don't name you personally, but you were a big inspiration for MonkeyBytes. Everybody in that V Friends Discord, the mods specifically, the way you handled everything, really, really inspired this project on a granular level. So thank you for everything. I wish you the best of luck on what you're doing moving forward. So, yeah. You got the flow. That's all you need. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I just gotta, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to say it. So wait till I tell you about my meeting with the head of Team Gary V this morning.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go! That was so fucking. That was loud.
That was really loud.
Sorry
I
to my
think you're
neighbors,
peeking
too.
there. It's all good.
I heard my voice.
That's
Wait,
his
what?
boy.
Yeah, Gary, go. He posted a little teaser on his Instagram, so go check it out. Want to be a
Cool.
V friend? I think it's on his IGTV, also on his stories. Let's fucking go. Yup. All right, so squirrel moment complete.
Where are we
I guess it
squirreling?
wasn't really a squirrel moment.
That
It
was
was
a squirrel
intentional.
moment, yeah.
Yeah. So back to Non-Fungible Token Friday, where we bring you some hot takes on the Twitterverse. Some new NFT projects that may have caught our eye, and I wouldn't, I have to talk about one that I personally got a few of today.
Yeah.
What was it called again?
was that?
Deadfellaz.
Oh,
Deadfellaz.
yeah, right. I'm
let's
still
bring it
waiting
up.
for those in my wallet. They should
So-
be any time.
Yeah, full transparency, I did snag a few because I thought they were adorable little pieces of art.
You should open their website. It's pretty good.
You know what? I'm actually on the
I
wrong.
think it's deadfellas.io.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong browser.
Their profile picture project, but they also I feel like it's not that it's grown tired, but you hear it a lot. They're going to be making a game from it. Like, I think there's a lot of promises out there about making a game. We'll see who actually really follows up on those promises.
Right.
But low mint 0.025. Really cool ones, getting ready for the spooky season, Halloween. They dropped on Friday the 13th. That was like kind of the, one of their things. But they're ghouls. They're really cool looking. Oh, we got it pulled up. Their rarities based on like how degraded they
Teamwork
are.
makes a dream work, man.
What's up?
I said teamwork makes a dream
Oh
work.
yeah, we
man.
got this, baby. But yeah, that was one that I heard about early. Told Marcelo about it. The artwork's clean.
So my whole thing was I was gonna try to get one of those Star Sailor things, and then I knew we were starting the stream at 4. Had a feeling Scott was gonna go after it. And
I learned the lesson
with
for
all
us.
the news and the drops today. I was like, nah, I'd rather, I just got a few Deadfellaz instead.
Yeah, there you go.
And of course, you guys see these dreads. I had to get a dreaded Deadfella. That's probably gonna be the one I hodl, and the other ones I flip. But it's an interesting, I don't know, it's cute.
Yeah, their
Cute
team
little,
is really
cute
awesome.
little avatars. They're like zombie looking. I love Walking Dead. So when I saw this, I was like, damn, that's a cool looking cartoon character.
Yeah.
Like, especially if they were to create 3D renders of this and then go into that video game route, I think it could be very successful.
Yeah.
And the low entry point I loved.
Yeah, low entry point. The team is really nice. So Betty is like I forget
Cool,
exactly her role. There you go, Betty.
So Betty,
Yeah,
outside the
community lead.
metaverse.
Yeah, so she's always in the Discord, handling things. I'm sure today was an absolute mess. Usually on launch days it is. I think they sold out in under 30 minutes, so it was a pretty quick drop. And their team, like everyone, even Psych Street Fight up there. So scroll up a little bit. So Psych Street Fight and Betty, they're always like art lead, like they're always hanging out, talking with the community. So that's one thing I really like is when the devs, the team is actually interactive and responding to the community. That's like a sign of a good project. And early on, they were like really great about responding to people and like really positive. It reminded me of like Cool Cats vibes. So we'll see what happens with that.
Nice. And the art, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to say it's Cool Cats, but it reminds me, the style and the solid lines almost.
Those thick strokes, like
it doesn't have the same, break in the character, in the outline, but I saw some similarities with the style, but it's unique in itself. And if you like zombies like I do, you'll probably like this
They're
one
sick.
like I do.
Yeah.
And for the record, as always, this is not financial advice.
Oh yeah, do your own research.
These are
Obviously.
two monkeys just talking about NFTs
Yeah.
with our communal barrel of monkeys, our crew.
Yeah,
We're
and-
gonna rename the Discord, I think, from general chat to barrel.
Yeah, I'm gonna do better
because we want to come up with these,
barrel of monkeys.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Yeah, because so we were thinking, what's a
your
group
opinion.
of monkey calls? What's a group of monkeys called? And we looked it up, and it's either like the internet says troop or barrel.
Yeah.
And barrel.
And I had never
monkeys
heard barrel. It
comes
was
from the
weird.
toy. If you guys are familiar, the ones that you string up. I think they're in Toy Story.
Yeah.
The hooks.
No.
But I don't know. What did gang of monkeys?
Monkey Gang.
Monkey Gang. Monkey Gang's kind of cool. I like that. I get behind that. Monkey Squad.
Kind of like Monkey Gang.
I like Monkey Gang.
Trooper Barrel.
Yeah. Trooper Barrel. What about Monkey Gang?
Barrel. This is a true collaborative effort right here.
Yeah.
All right. What do you keep looking at? Do you want me to pull that up? Or
No,
was
no,
that
no.
your own thing?
No, I'm
okay.
just clicking
I
around.
thought,
I'm just clicking around.
because wasn't there something with Axes you wanted to show them? Or no?
No,
Okay.
I just pulled that up for the quick prices. So I get it.
Well, let's give this to them as a resource. We might as well share this website.
Axie's not doing so hot right now.
No?
So they just had a big update, and it's not that
Oh.
they're not doing
Did they
so
nerf
hot.
some
Yeah, so they nerfed
gameplay?
the amount of SLP you can get it in a day, and what did they do? Oh yeah, when you breed now it costs 2 AXS. I think before it used to just cost SLP, which is the thing that you farm in game.
And
But now it costs AXS, which you have to buy
And
separate.
it costs more too.
And it costs more.
And those are more valuable than.
Yeah, so breeding is less valuable, and the play to earn is less valuable.
I gotta say, I'm gonna shout out the Punks comic, which, by the way, for those who haven't burned their comic yet, what?
Wait, you're just going from like poo-pooing on me. Okay, now I'm gonna shout out my Punks comics with just released
No,
mint passes
that was not
that
it.
aren't allowed to
Whoa,
the
whoa.
public. And
This guy's so fucking salty. It's not even funny. It's actually
I
very
am
funny.
actually. I'm
It
so
is
salty
funny.
about
I
Punks
remember
comics.
getting that text. I think it was Saturday or something, and I was disconnecting most of the day, and he was just so like. Good, and it hasn't changed apparently.
Yeah.
So the reason I brought it up is because Meta Heroes intends on creating play to earn environment just like Axie did. So
Yeah.
shout them out. Like if you haven't got in yet, I feel like the floor is only going to rise, right?
Well, and Beanie's been ultra critical of Axie's play to earn model for like from the very beginning. So I would only imagine that if they do play to earn, it's gonna be top tier. Because if he's been that critical on them, he's got to be like critical on what his team can produce.
Yeah.
You know.
And to finish my thought, the burn window closes pretty soon.
Yeah, today.
I think 8 p.m. Let me actually
Yeah.
double check before I misspeak.
It is today. Last day to burn. I don't know what time it is, but yeah. For all of you,
Oh shit!
all of you,
You
1
guys
hour.
have 1 hour. It was 6 p.m.
For all
Forgot
you
about that.
big brains out there that got Punks comics sitting over here.
You know, man, like let's
comment.
talk. Let's talk about lessons learned. I feel like it'll be valuable for anybody watching, because I remember having an opportunity. Okay, never mind. You're just gonna. Get
I
more
got
and more
in
salty.
late.
You're just gonna get more and more salty.
I had
You're
one
just
month.
gonna get more
I
and
had
more
1
salty
month
if
to
I
get
share
to
this.
accrue value to get into Punks, and by that time they shot up. I can't take the blame for that.
I wasn't even talking about none of that.
Okay,
I
go.
wasn't even talking about
Okay,
none
go.
of that.
Go.
So, my belief in Gary Vaynerchuk is the reason I only got 7, right? I remember I was at a crossroads,
Yeah.
and I could have gotten another, V-friend off the secondary,
Yeah.
which I ended up doing, or more Punks comics.
Another good call.
And I remember thinking, fuck, I can get like 15, 20 more comics,
Yeah.
or this nifty narwhal. Doing the math now, right? If
Yeah.
it was a flipping mentality and I went and got those 15 comics, I'd have, you can
Yeah.
liquidate for roughly
Yeah.
70 ETH right
Yeah.
now between everything individually.
Pretty wild.
Shock. Like, I didn't see that because I didn't know, like, to the extent, like, the scale of what
Yeah.
they were working on at Punk's comic.
Dude, they're crushing it.
And we're taking a page out of their book, like, every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I love their approach. I love how they keep surprising, how they keep rewarding the OGs, the people who supported that OG project.
Yeah.
And it's fucking brilliant. So
It is.
If you haven't acted and made your decision, or bought one, this is not financial advice, but go check that out. I gotta keep hitting that little finger.
Yeah.
'Cause,
As salty as I am, hats off to Beanie and the team. They rewarded their, the people who believed in him from day
But
one.
like, yeah, really
people
though.
who were there.
Really though.
Yeah.
But lesson learned, like if you see something and you want to take a chance, take that chance. Don't let anybody stop you. A lot of the times we overthink things. And I know I do that sometimes. But I've been learning more often than not that our gut feeling is that guiding light. It rarely lies to us. If anything, it misleads us because of our perspective about something, right? Rather than lying to us. So hope I didn't go too much into a rabbit hole there for you guys.
Getting deep
That's just
real
how my
quick.
brain works. I wanted to share what I've learned.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, next project. Next project. Did we finish talking about moon doggies? I think we're all done with moon doggies.
We're all done with
moon doggies, cool cats, Deadfellaz, Punks comic.
I think that's kind of it. I mean, that's all I really had. I mean, I mentioned degens earlier. If you're not aware, degens is like they minted it 0.11 about like a month ago now. And they just immediately fell on the floor, just crashed because they had like a buyback feature and it went terribly. So they were sitting at like a 0.03 floor for a long time. But they just announced regens where there's going to be a burn feature, so you can buy the degens or whatever if you hold them and burn them to create another NFT. We'll see what happens. You
just described like casino tactics.
It's honestly, if like I don't know what's gonna come of it.
I'm just giving you shit because the project's degens.
Oh yeah,
we're all degenerates.
True degenerate moves.
Just having fun.
Yeah.
Enjoying ourselves, learning this new technology, learning about this space. I love it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I don't know. I don't have anything else.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Any other? Yeah, we're gonna take this moment to 39 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. This is awesome. This has been great. Since I know we haven't talked about Moral Monkey Mob in a little while, so I'm gonna close out this episode with some links and some shout outs. So let me pull up a website. We're gonna take it from there. So first off, MonkeyBytes. If you haven't heard of this project yet, it's a project that Scott and I launched on July 7th. So we're just over a month and a week. Mm-hmm. It's been fantastic. We're just getting started. I mean, if you're following VFriend's project, we're only 7 seconds in. You're like 55 seconds in. We're only 7 seconds in. We're just getting started. And go. We have a Web 2.0 deploying over the course of the next couple weeks and couple months, and it's something we're very excited. New pages, going more in depth of the tokenomics of each fund. So stay tuned. We're going to be dropping as much as possible in the Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, you can just go to our website, monkeybytes.io. Go to the bottom. You'll see a Discord link. I'll make it more visible moving forward. You can also go to Twitter. Go ahead and drop it in the comments of Twitch if for some reason somebody in there isn't it. Yeah. And then we'll make sure we drop it in the YouTube comments. This is our 3-year roadmap. Just going to give you a little sneak peek here. Let you screenshot it, read it for yourself since we're closing out the episode. But as you'll find with this project, everything's thought out, every step, how we reward, how we're giving back, the amount we're giving back, the numbers involved behind everything, the underlying value behind certain numbers. Just know that every single layer is thoughtful as fuck. Like I didn't know how else to say it. Right? Look at his face. And I know we're not full screen now. I wish we were. I wish we were.
You can see my face. It's good enough. Oh gosh.
Right? But and then moralmonkeymob.com.
Now you got to go back to the other screen. Why are you showing him my face?
What do you mean? I had to show him.
See this.
And then moralmonkeymob.com is another initiative we started over here where we are holding a contest that is going to reward 5 lucky winners every year with a round trip airfare and hotel expenses all paid for to V Conference, which is monkeys. We're loaning out our moral monkeys that we have in our possession, and you're gonna come join us and the BitMonkey crew and anybody else we team up with. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Visit that website, moralmonkeymob.com, to learn more. There's another video explaining the contest, explaining the information that we've released so far. And on top of that, that initiative is rewarding all existing Moral Monkey token owners. So if you own a VFriends Moral Monkey, hit us up. Go to the website. Hit us up on Discord. Our Twitter is at NFTBytes. Our IG is at BitMonkey Studio. Our website is monkeybytes.io. And I think that's a wrap.
And that's a wrap.
Yes, I said a word in a minute.
MonkeyTV. I'm just cracking up because I'm seeing our whole desk move that way. I love it.
I had
though.
to bring it. I had to
So
bring it.
passionate,
So,
it comes out in his hands.
thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Let's
My
go.
name is Marcelo,
Oh, and I'm Scott.
and this has been another episode of Non-Fungible Token Friday.